Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, specifically the first game, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Really? Plain?
Yep. Is what I do.
I hope everyone's having a fantastic night, morning, noon, wherever all are in the world. And we're going to continue where we last left off with episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. There we go. Plane's now gone. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
My adrenal glands really needed that salt.
Oh, well, there you go.
That was a... Whoa.
There we go.
That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Maya?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago.
Which is stupid, but smart, but very stupid at the same time. They make it so that court can only last 3 days for a particular case.
Mm-hmm.
And after 3 days is done, there has to be a verdict.
Yeah.
Which, compared to, like, our current legal system, where a case could last, like, fucking years, depending on situations,
Uh-huh.
and just drag on and on and on, it sounds fantastic.
Unless it's a big case where there needs to be a lot of evidence to prove he
Yeah.
didn't murder this person.
Or he did,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, there's a pro, and then there's a big old fucking con along with it, so it's like...
Yeah. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process.
Yeah,
Speed
see?
the whole process up.
Right, there you go.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh, you good boy, big yawns.
Yeah, because I'm using my thick pillow for a backrest because my back's been really weird.
Same.
Like, oh, fuck, man. Well, today, like yesterday I told you about my
couldn't
bag
sleep.
being all fucked up.
Yeah.
It was fucked up again this morning at 4 o'clock, and I was like,
take
what
a
the
while
fuck?
for once you pull a muscle like that. It takes a while to fix it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did to pull it, but man.
I can give you a massage later, like a deep tissue, get the knots
Yeah,
out.
because it's right, like,
Lower
along
back.
here.
Yeah.
On this side.
Yeah.
It's always on that side, so. Yeah. October 19th, detention center, visitor's room.
It's depressed Wolverine. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Maybe he is.
Good job on remembering what his voice sounds like. Which is Dido. Or Dahi.
Dahi. Hey guys, Dai here. God damn it.
What?
That's his intro. It's, hey guys, it's Dai here.
Yeah.
But just, he sounds like an Irish Barney and I love it. Literally, I'll
It sounds like an Irish Barney there.
I'll get you to listen to him later. It's literally just, hey guys, Dai here. I'm like, fucking, please just, I need to see you in overalls in a field, like, getting corn, you know? Like, that's literally the imprint in my mind. I'm like, oh god.
Oh boy.
Wow, Nick, you must really
Wow.
Really wowed him.
You.
I saw that as vowed too.
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Just gonna check it through here.
Yes. What was that squeak?
Yes.
Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
I feel like this is just everyone's COVID mentality. We'll get through it. No idea what the fuck I'm doing, but we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Please, this is no laughing matter.
Producer Vasquez.
Could you tell me more? Tell me more. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? You duck cheese?
Yes.
Oh, the producer? Also, if anyone like shows this to Dahi, make sure you understand I'm not trying to make fun of him. This is a jokey voice I made up off of his voice. It's not supposed to be Dahi, so don't go to him and be like, look what this asshole thinks you sound like. That's not what I'm doing. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
Plus, this character was supposed to be sad and weepy anyways. It's like if Dahi was sad and weepy.
But also, like, a little like, oh, no, my ear.
Even Nick's like, what the fuck, Dad?
Sorry, Popo. It's more drawn out and airy, but yeah.
A genius?
That bitch? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. I'm also not doing an Irish accent, obviously, but still. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. No. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Oh, hi-yo.
Hey, you!
Hey, yo!
Hello, Foxy. Foxy, yeah, I got that right.
Yeah.
Fuck Doris.
Bro.
How you doing? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used... Ooh. What? I just saw that as he used to be a minor, and I was like...
A minor straight to video director.
I was just like, we were all minors. What the fuck is this? Like...
Essentially, he used to not be a big deal.
Yeah. I just love how my brain just... He used to be a minor. It's like... Yes, prior to 18, I think we all were.
Bro.
Oh, he used to be a minor straight to video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez' not attention.
Alright?
No.
No.
Can't you understand? I'm clearly sad.
Oh no.
She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella.
Salmonella.
Mm-hmm.
What a name.
I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though.
Like, she's ran away.
Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
Aw. Woof.
Angry Maya face.
I was wondering, Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. Although even he's just like, that's mean.
I bet with a name like Salmonella, I bet they're the killer.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. Why do I have such a somber sound behind me at all times? This is some shit that's in like Final Fantasy VII when you're like learning the backstory of Cloud and shit like that. You're just like, okay.
Oh, how did I bother?
But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star. Oh, I thought it was saying 5-star. I was like, no, that says star 5. Star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Coincidence? I think not.
5 years ago.
Back to the studio.
This bitch.
Oh no. Give me a second.
The old windbag is sure quiet today.
Good.
I'm waiting for her to say something.
You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
Me.
You eat, you die.
Whenever these little shits come by my food, you eat, you die. And my boy? No. I share what's left of healthy meals with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that smile.
Eat, you die.
You eat, you die.
Ew, she's alive!
I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. Oh gosh, I can this character. I can this character is already someone you might hate. Oh, we already knew.
Yeah. She's a lot.
Oh yeah, she's
I do not like her.
Don't spoil it for him. For the future episodes.
I don't know about this stuff.
I am already well aware of Miss Wendy Olbeck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a character.
The first time I saw her, I was like, I bet some people love her because she's like this. She's kind of like, what's her face from Hell of a Boss? Or not Hell of a Boss, Has Been Hotel.
Katie Killjoy.
Yeah, she's this game's Katie Killjoy.
Katie Killjoy.
Just slightly less psychotic.
Well.
She hasn't broken her own neck and screeched, so...
Yeah.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people want... That was some squeak. Give me a second.
Oh, that was your throat?
Yeah, that was my throat. I was like, ugh. Oh, no, that's not Wendy Olbeck. What the fuck? I ran out of water. Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Wow, she's actually
Following orders.
pleasant
Eh.
in like the minute way that she can be pleasant.
I was wondering about Oh, you already clicked that.
Oh, did I?
The producer.
Oh, I must have clicked it by accident.
Whoops!
I forgot to click down. That's what I want to do. Probably
Can I ask you about Samina, the director?
Sal, he's a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Haha.
Yeah, with what we've seen of him, yeah.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Oh, you sweet innocent bean.
How old is Maya in this game? I think she's 17.
Reminds me of the,
I think.
the meme where that Japanese girl is just like,
Hello? Game. Oh, sorry. I know why. There we go. I found out that the game is control enabled, and I wasn't aware of that. Sorry about that. But yeah, so probably what happened is the control stick is being pushed one way, and then it's just going like a fucking maniac. Yeah, she's 17 in this game. Okay. Answers that. I now remember how old she is. Okay, I already said that.
Does that? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. All I can think of is that Japanese girl being like, "Why is there toilet paper on the desk by the computer?" And like everyone's just like, "Oh."
Okay. Oh, boys.
About Mr. Hammer. There it is.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it.
What?
Calling him a criminal, a thief.
If a criminal's a criminal, then...
I won't forget this.
Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Said the family of every murderer ever.
What a face. Alright, let's move to studio.
I know it's
Employee area.
completely statistically possible, but I don't want to believe it, therefore it doesn't happen.
Right? Alright, employee area. Is there anyone there?
I guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. Them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clue lying around.
Oh, gumshoe.
Oh, no. Fuck. No touching.
Oh. What?
Did he fucking punch you or something? What was that? Oh, sorry, pal.
Probably scared the shit out of her, like, what the fuck?
It was the screen shake that made me like, huh? Didn't mean to frighten you.
Yo! I almost had a heart attack!
I guess I gotta be a little, dramatic at times.
Dramatic? Wait, that's not how you write dramatic, is it?
No.
That's what I thought.
That's why I said it like that.
That's the French way to write
Yeah,
it.
that's why I said that.
A little dramatic at times. Boy.
I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Still perpetually confused.
Always confused, that gumshoe.
So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy. Just a scientist, dude.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Alright, anyways.
Wow. You panicked so much I didn't even read it. Just entered out of it. I was like, what are you doing? You good?
Yeah, have at her.
This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat!
Science.
Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, shit. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So, that's Phoenix. I was like, which voice?
Which voice is it again? This one!
So the voice on this... The voice!
Bro, you alright?
Thinking, reading.
Try again.
So the food... I'm still hearing it in gumshoe, so I'm like, what? So the food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it.
Steak plate.
You're like, yeah, see what? I don't know. It's just acting weird right now.
I don't know, steak plate just doesn't sound correct in my brain. Steak plate added to the court record. Investigation.
How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
Probably need to switch suspects there, bud.
Why are we both doing that with S's?
I don't know!
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, thank you. Someone offering to make us famous.
Give me a second. Fuck's sakes.
Quick sec to clear the chat.
Or quick sec to get rid of that one.
To block a motherfucker.
Excuse me.
Ban.
I don't like it when people do that because no.
You have been dealt with.
Alright.
As usual, Gumshoe is making me burp.
What do you think,
Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Oh, he'll be fine. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. When is he not? He was in the waiting room, and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Oh.
Ow. That hurts.
Oh. Oh, boys.
Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. I want him to show up with, like, bandages all over his hand.
Wow, the Fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah. Crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? No, the other one, dumbass. Well, I got some good news for you about that. I found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
That's good.
I have a splinter in my toe. Fucking hell, that hurts. Okay.
Okay.
So that means...
Yep. It sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right.
Sleeping pills added to the court record. Alright, well that's that.
It's too fucking warm today. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, my throat is also very airy today.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
I was like, that's not
That's
my,
not right.
That's not Maya's voice, not really. Oh, I was just cleaning the dressing room.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah.
I guess WP won't be using it anymore. What? Why? But WP's innocent.
And I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? No!
Accurate. It's that moment where you're like,
Ew, that feeling.
my favorite anime's ending. What am I gonna do now? It's over.
Me when I was watching Inuyasha. For
Yeah.
fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh wait, no. Multiple years later, the final season. It's like, at least you gave it a final season, even though it's like years fucking later.
Those, even if it's one that's
damn it.
complete, like Wolf's Rain. As soon as I finished watching it, I was like, but I need more.
Yeah, that was me with Higaijay. Mind you, it ended like pretty decent, so.
Oh yeah, even if it's a great one, it's just the fact that it's over.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Oh no, I could feel it. There's an itch. It's not gonna be fun tonight.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammers do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumors? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer.
No shit.
She has some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt?
The whole point is that it's dirt. It's a secret.
Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. What?
No, I was just clearing my throat.
Okay. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then?
Not talking loud enough.
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
That sounds better.
Yeah.
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I heard the Global Studio is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studio decided.
Alright.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore.
That's why you canceled the show.
They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids that love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something!
That's surprising when I was on, like I told you last time, when I was on the Dragon Ball Z forums on YTV back in the day.
Why end?
It was just because it was because they were taking Dragon Ball Z off.
Right.
And I was raging on there trying to, like, find a way to make them keep it. Me and a bunch of other, like, 12-year-olds trying to save Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. It's so humid, it's gonna rain, I can tell.
It's
also probably why your back's fucked up.
Probably.
In the middle of a fucking room. Take that!
And this is?
A fan collected all these photographs.
I think it's actually supposed to be a thunderstorm at some point during the week. I just don't remember when.
No.
Oh.
Tomorrow afternoon, or actually tomorrow in general, is supposed to be a thunderstorm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why your back is fucked.
That's how my back's been fucked for the last couple of days. Fuck. Hey.
Thunder.
Oh yeah, you. You don't like loud noises.
The show shouldn't be canceled, just so some adults can save face. You would think you would understand that better than anyone. I think you would understand that. Why is she smiling to the...
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Could you tell me what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammers was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I don't think my view of an actor would change if they accidentally got someone killed. Like, oh shit, while we're doing the maneuvers for this thing, you fell and got yourself impaled. That's not even... Technically, that would be, like, the fault of, like, someone on set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and even then, shit happens!
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Olbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know?
But she's all clammed up. Meh.
I could probably drag it out of her.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Alright.
Oh, the cozy boy, the cozier. Oh, the cozy boy.
Just staring like, huh? The fuck?
Dad talking to me, what?
What you want?
Oh, what you doing?
What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Sure, we'd be better than you are. Hello.
The old windbag doesn't
Hello.
look so good.
Hello.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, yeah, good boy.
Hi.
Hello. Good kiss. Oh, good boy.
Good boy.
Hello.
He's a good boy.
Oh.
He's a good boy.
Blam, 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 blam. Oh, your precious boy. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Scratches.
Hey, buddy.
You can't sit on Dad's lap.
Hi.
He's a good boy.
Hey, buddy.
You step on me. You step on me.
Say hi.
Good boy. Nope.
Nope, bye!
I'm fine here. Yeah, you lie down.
He's a good boy.
Hey, move your, yeah.
Lie down.
Lie down.
Good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah.
Like ice cream too, yawn.
Hey, boy.
Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who did they think made Global Studio what it is today? Hammer! And it's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
Unfortunately, we actually gotta talk to her.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Perfect timing.
Ooh! I almost inhale my water instead of drinking my water. Holy
Note
fuck.
to self, cannot inhale fluid.
No.
Who told you? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
Penny Nickel.
Yeah. Well, like, her name's Wendy Oldbag, sounds like Windy Oldbag.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnapper!
Snipper Whapper! Snipper Whapper's
Dredging up
funny.
dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun.
No. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume.
You don't have to believe
You
this.
expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have a kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof.
What?
What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
But what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammers had some sleepless
You
nights.
are so fucking in denial.
Where's your proof that the pills... Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Well, you know, the steak.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammers. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Olbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an incident. A fatal incident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it.
Ooh.
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi.
Oh, boys.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Solbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Solbag. Here, take this.
The photograph?
Oh!
Yep. Fuck, what was I saying? Someone falls and gets impaled. Wait a second. This is the picture.
No,
Whoops.
that's me.
That's why I was like,
This is
how
the
do you know
picture.
about it? I was like, Phoenix, what? Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the men fell into a flower box fence.
Oh, that's why it was bent. We were asking. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
5-year-old photo added to the court record.
Alright.
What else? He do a snoozle.
Oh,
He's using my hand as a pillow.
oh, cute. What the fuck do I want to check? Right, I want to check the actual picture. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that we saw that was bent.
Yep.
Yeah, whenever my dog goes to sleep, for some reason, he has to, like, use some part of my body as a pillow.
Yeah. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from there to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
Maybe.
Possibly. Oh, hello, Miss Vasquez.
Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez!
We're Tuesday today, right?
No, we're Monday.
Monday? Okay.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Planning
Hello?
things out in my head.
Huh?
Planning out my week in my head.
Ah.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
Okay. I'm watching the clouds.
Can't multitask? That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh.
Hmm?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds.
You can watch them in a little fucking
I'm not
bit.
interested in talking to you.
Too bad.
Do something, Nick. She's really taking me off.
Oh dear.
Alright. Probably won't be able to talk to her. So let's examine. So, hello? Hello?
Hello?
The fuck is happening?
Eh.
Here we go. Oh, okay. What is happening?
Is it just automatically going to the right?
I guess. What the fuck? Okay. That was weird.
Not there, it's only doing it here.
Why? Why? Give me a second, guys. Because this is gonna bug me.
Because here, it would also be forcing it back to the right, so it's something about that page, I guess.
I'm just gonna try and reboot the game. Give me a second. Just a real quick thing. Because it's being some stubborn, and I don't know why it's doing that.
Hello, plane.
Or aeroplane. I guess it's a good thing I did it right now. Alright, let's try that again.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we already did this.
yeah.
There we go,
Aha, there we
okay.
go. Thank the gods! I was gonna be like, what the fuck is happening right now? Alright, examine.
Now you can examine that.
Now I can examine with that. Motherfucker, wrong fucking thing.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They've taken good care of these.
Not gonna comment on it? Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah!
Actually, so it has to do with her. Let's present it to her. Motherfucker.
I buy... What?
What? I buy a baby?
I don't know.
I don't understand. That is too much abbreviation for me to understand. I feel really old now. I don't know myself. Okay.
Keyboard just went... She's not even looking.
The keyboard went, nope. Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Oh, bag.
Old...
She needs a security
Nady lick.
Try that again.
She needs a security lady. Miss Olbach, Nick.
Right. Anyway. Ms. Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind.
Fuck's sake, you're obnoxious.
Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Do you plan on continuing to be vague and slow and obnoxious? Just...
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
I don't even want to talk to you for information. You're so fucking annoying. Ugh.
You came. Well then, what were we talking about? What were you talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? There, thank you, finally. Miss Vasquez. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well? What? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
I can't wait for you to get to the second game. There's one character I can't wait for you guys to voice.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to think which one it could be, but
She's
there's
played
so
these.
many. There's so many of them that I'm like, oh, which voice do you mean?
She's played these, I haven't, so I don't know the characters.
Which
I'm kind of winging it as I go.
which episode? Because the episode's not gonna mean anything to him, so.
I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
2 through 4. Fair enough.
Gonna be a fun one.
Oh, 2 is when the characters get really wacky.
Oh, good.
It's great. Oh. I can tell you one thing. When it comes to the prosecutor in the second game, I'm gonna be voicing her. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mind you, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the accent properly, which is gonna be the tricky bit, but it's gonna be a thing to practice on at least.
Only way to get better is to practice.
Yep. Mr. Hammer's career went sour from its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him.
The prosecutor is not who I'm talking about. Oh, I know it's not the prosecutor. I know for a fact I'm gonna do the prosecutor. All the other voices are gonna be some interesting.
To think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean? I think it's obvious, Phoenix.
I think it's like episode 3 is like probably one of the wackiest episodes in that game. Must spell everything out for you. Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Shock. Come on, man. No. No way. Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Why is there no question mark there? That messed me up. Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on that reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
That makes perfect sense. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys.
Oh, the stereotypes. I love this.
Boys.
Who are they?
Nick. Professionals. They're good at erasing various things.
And people.
What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Fucking bitch. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly?
I'm waiting for the sun to go down so I can open the windows again.
Humidity.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Because I can feel it's cool out, but
Yeah.
the window is like stopping it.
Hi, plane.
Hello, plane. How you doing?
What was that?
I don't know.
This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would D. Vasquez care about all that? Care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, race away. No! Gumshoe!
Hey!
Gumshoe to the rescue!
Hold it right there!
Yeah!
I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me right now!
Bitch!
It's like when the bitch at school that's been bullying you all year finally gets overheard by a teacher and they're like, "Excuse you?"
Right? Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
It's just squeaking. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance.
You think?
And where did those freaking guys go? How did they disappear without any charges?
Oh, they're probably got arrested too. It's probably not just Gumshoe there, we just don't see the actual other cops.
I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. I was just doing my job.
Just doing my job.
Oh, I put I. Brr.
You put I was.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick? Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
I love her angry face.
My goodness.
And who's at the bottom?
Did you message me? What?
What happened?
I don't know.
D. Vasquez.
Joke. Okay. Sun! Okay, you know what? It's dark enough. Fuck's sakes. It's too goddamn warm.
Humidity.
I know it's gonna rain when I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was not happy today. My temperature was all stupid.
Prosecutor of the third game opinion. He's a character. He's a fantastic character.
That's why these guys have been sleeping all day.
Yeah.
He's a air pressure, my boy.
I feel you, bud. Fuck.
Hey, bud.
Aw. Nick's the border collie, Ronan's dog. He's sleeping. He's taking a nap on the bed, but he's been like early lethargic.
He's just too warm. Well, lethargic is like a medical issue. He is very tired.
Yeah.
Sleepy boy.
He's like, "Aw, I'm tired, Dad. I'm tired.
Just the air pressure making me sleepy.
Oh, I feel it, Jesus.
He's doing that thing where you smush their face and they're just going like...
October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
got to go. Okay. Bye-bye. See ya later.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope
Try again.
I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case.
Never mind. Oh, what?
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Hello again.
Lovely to have you stay. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2.
I'm dying.
You got it. It's too warm, our voices are fucked, and we're trying to do one of the most intense video games for voice acting.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Today I will call on people present in Studio 2 in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I'm mixing him with Gumshoe. I'm starting to go like this, and it's him, but it's a very nasally. I'm starting to sound like a British Wario.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
That could be a completely different character at that point.
From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present at the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Wind, please.
You're like, save me.
Wind.
Will the witness state her name and occupation? Got a bubble in my throat.
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. I want to sneeze, but it doesn't want to come out.
Both of our bodies are just betraying us today.
Oh, betrayal!
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes.
Even Edgeworth is like, the fuck is this attitude?
I dislike needless banters.
Well, guess what? Everything needs to be pointed out when you're in the fucking court.
If you must wait. If you must pontificate. Pontificate?
Yes.
Okay. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
You're in court. This is what you have to do. Yes, it's boring and tedious. You have to listen to every stupid, fucking annoying detail.
Yep.
Oh my god. What do you mean very well? You're the judge! What? Slam the fucking, what is that thing called?
The gavel.
Slam the fucking gavel down and say, shut up! Ay, dude.
Congratulations, you now realize that this is just how it is with this judge.
Fucking, where's his backbone? Be using it to friggin' play fetch with him. Go get it! You don't need it.
Nope.
Very well, Ms. Vasquez. We won't do our jobs. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her... I can't read.
Roland, you right?
No.
Okay.
If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. She's in a dress.
The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. It was 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That is all.
Hi. You gave me paw for no reason.
Aww. Sweetheart.
Dad, take my hand.
He's probably enjoying like the gust of wind being blown at him.
Well, yeah, because it'll cool off his stomach. Hey.
Okay, the dog is laying on his side, right? And Ronan is lifting his paws like this. So the dog's like this.
Yeah. Because...
And he does not give a flying rat's ass.
Since he was a pup, I've always made sure he's comfortable with handling, so if he ever has to go to the vet, he won't panic or anything.
Your turn.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van.
Hmm?
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court record.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
It's the final showdown. Alright. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Okay, I gotta check what the fuck I have.
Yeah.
It's been a few days. Okay. Hammers and Powers costume passing at 2. 2:30 was the cause of death, with pierced through the chest by a spear. Map. Murder weapon. Spear. Monkey head was down at 2:15. Should coincide with him being there.
No, I was just reading it.
Shows an incident involving Jack Hammer, sleeping pill, T-bone steak, and Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to the studio. Okay, let's press on this.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on. Let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. That's not what we're doing. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you.
And please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. Poor Edgeworth. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Good. Get mad. Say things. Yeah, Mr. Wright.
Yeah!
Oops.
It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she shouldn't have had wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak,
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's
Less is
hard.
more.
I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
I know exactly what the contradiction is.
Thank you.
And then...
Look at this little shit.
Huh?
I don't know, if I ever rest my hand near him, he just automatically gives me his paw for no reason.
I think it just has to show the steak plate.
Oh. You good? You got an itch, sneeze?
Bless.
You got an itchy nose? What's happening? Oh my goodness. What's going on, Pupper? What's going on? Oh goodness. What was
Hey,
that?
bud.
Oh.
Alright. I just need to show the fucking plate of T-bone steaks.
As I thought.
Because there's no bones on that steak. There's no bones on that steak. There's no bones on that plate, is the words I wanted to say.
You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak.
Yeah. You're right.
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Why am I having such a difficult time reading? Oh my god.
I don't
Yet there were no bones left on plates.
on the plates.
Yeah, okay, you good? The plates were bare. Face. Ms. Vasquez? Tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak, eat a TB, and not leave the bone. I think I know how.
You did eat the steak.
You ate the bone too.
That'd be so ridiculous.
Yeah, she's so fucked up and bitchy, she's just a hyena.
Hey, how are you? Oh, hello, Florian.
Hello.
Hello.
Doing good.
You're doing good.
Reading's real off tonight. Brains are not doing the thing.
Also, it's warm as fuck and it's muggy as shit.
So, we might be a little off.
We're supposed to have a thunderstorm. Yay!
Tomorrow. So the humidity is jacked up to schnitz.
You didn't eat any steak during the break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see.
Hi, bud. You want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Hi. Come here.
Say hello.
Say hello. Say hello. Oh, hello. Hi, bud. Hi, bud.
Can I stream too?
No!
Oh, he drooled on me. Okay. Not in my water, please. He drooled on me.
Are you giving me kisses? Are you giving me kisses? That's you still.
Yeah, his face is in the way. Then what was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break?
Yeah, he's adorable.
Bestest boy.
Best boy.
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on Salmonella. No, meaning the Steel Samurai. Jesus Christ.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. I'm just waiting for him to be like, order, 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 order. Seems like he just cares less and less each time. Did you drool on this though? No, okay, you just drooled on my leg. That's alright. Not in my ice water. Hello. Do you want to eat your paw? Is that it? Is that it?
Paw?
Good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Whenever he, I've taught him to do one paw and then the other, and whenever he's tired, he'll give you both to get it out of the way. He'll just throw both of his paws at you, but because her hand was far away, he just slammed his paws down on my thigh, like, brr.
And just slid down and is like, okay,
Hello.
I'm chill.
Good enough. That's good enough, my boy. He's
Ain't
like,
you good boy?
I'm too smart and tired.
Yeah.
Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak,
Fucking final showdown there, Jesus Christ.
she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Hey, bud.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
A little bit.
What kind of a stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
That fucking... Let's see.
You've just entered the castle. Bowser has arrived.
Now fucking Dracula has arrived. You're facing Dracula from fucking Castlevania.
Castle.
Castlevania there, bud. That was weird.
That's fucking Akadishyak.
Yeah, that was very Akadishyak there, buds. It's fucking almost rednecky, Jesus. What was the murder weapon? Whoa, that was not even her voice. Let's try that again. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. What?
All I could think of was when these two girls were in court and they were trying to make it seem like they were the poor victims.
Okay.
They had basically been hurling insults at this guy, causing shit, and
Yeah.
I guess he said something back or something happened.
Yeah.
And basically it turned... oh no, she'd been doing something behind their backs and all that, and so they started yelling at her. They were pissed. They didn't do anything to her. They were just yelling and swearing. And in court, her and her friend were like, but then they show up and we're just... Who yells at two, like, young teenage girls? We're just this and that, like, talking like they were weak. And the judge was like, nah. You don't get to play, like, weak little bitch now. No. You're a woman. You're not a fucking child.
Too petite to murder someone? Yeah.
Nah.
How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
Again, Ted Bundy was not a big guy.
She didn't. She didn't use it.
Oh, I know. I don't think she was the murderer.
No.
I'm just talking about how there were, like...
She's probably is the murderer.
Oh, okay. She didn't use the thing.
No.
What I'm talking about is there have been so many people. Ed Gein was small as fuck, and he's who they based the Chainsaw Massacre off of.
Yeah.
He was small, and he strangled people to death. You don't have to be big.
Yeah, no. Couldn't you?
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yeah. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
Now you're playing dumb. The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What? I had a weird burp coming at the same time I was saying that.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
The samurai spear itself. I'm assuming.
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. I said that with... I continued with Edgeworth's voice. I said not... And then I went, not so fast.
Yep.
Continued. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run. Duh! It's just one big thing that I'm not used to. Broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear.
Aww.
It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Yeah, it was already weak.
Order! Order!
Press enter, please.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I'm playing dumb as usual. Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Poor Edgeworth.
Fucking what?
I'm quite sane. Are you even aware of what you're saying? You're not allowed to say silence. If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was.
I kill you!
What the fuck? Why?
Ahmed.
I know Ahmed, but why?
Bish? Because Ahmed.
Ahmed. Hey, bud.
I'm taking his collar off. Come
Hey.
here, Bubba.
He's a niche boy.
He's not used to wearing the collars, and because he's been in the country for so long,
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's just dirt on his skin, so he's
And
going to get groomed and
He
cleaned
needs
up.
a good wash.
He's going to the groomers next month. Hey, you get bathed and cleaned up and take out all that bad...
Grime.
Yeah.
How
What's
was Hammers killed?
the loose fur and stuff and all that?
Mm,
They just do a more thorough job.
I can tell you.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. That's fair. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. The fucking van!
Motherfucking ban. This. Hey, yes, you would.
Look at this photo. Ta-da. What is this? What? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
And it's Miss Vasquez right in the photo.
Oh my god. Order, order. If I cannot have order in this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright. What's this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident.
Old music.
Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was kept close, or it was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying...
Yes.
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 What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again.
Shocked Pikachu face. That's what it looked like,
Literally
isn't it?
what that was. Oh man. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
It's because if I do it too loud, it's pretty loud on there. So demon face level 1.
Show me level 10.
It's over 9,000. No.
I'm gonna leave.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright.
What?
What?
You just. You need what? You need attention?
Hi, bud. Hi, bud.
Dad, I need you to say hi to me.
Want to say hi again? Come say hi to the peoples.
I need to say hi. If I don't
Come say hi to the peoples. Aw, look at him.
I get-
Say hi to the peoples. Yeah.
I get sad when no one talks to me.
Eh? Hi, bud. Yes, I have salty hands because of the salty cheese. Hey, bud. You cute. Alright.
Okay. Lie down.
Demon face level 1, meet cute face number 10. Level 10, not number 10. Either way. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Mr. Hammer died at the trailer, as you said. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? No, I'm claiming you're probably going to use that stupid van that you said that Salmonella helped you with, you dumbass. And return to the trailer in the space of a 15-minute break. How could I dispose of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to the Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? Brr.
For instance...
Actually. Oh.
He's lying down.
It's too warm.
You're too fucking warm, man.
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
It's finally dark enough.
Other one! Now I'm hoping there's a little bit of a wind that
Breeze.
blows it, because I can feel it's cool outside.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the wind blows it in.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright? Please show us how she carried the body. What y'all? I like to think he's just throwing these things at the judge.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you... I like that it's just held up. And you used the studio van to do it.
Shock Pikachu face!
Recall your testimony?
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Your point being? Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a
Conspirator?
brain was a conspirator?
No, because she could have stuffed him in the van and then just had Val drive over without him knowing.
Val?
Sal.
I can't say anything neither of us can fucking read today.
Nope.
Of course he wasn't. Huh. So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van. Then manages to put the body in the into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. Huh? I was kidding. To, lighten up the proceedings. Light? Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder. Mr. Wright. The court requests you refrain from making claims in jest.
Yes,
Yes,
Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez? Shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
Everyone's like,
Edgeworth's just like,
what the fuck?
what?
Even the court's like, what?
So, what happened next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that. She did.
Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Court can literally be this anticlimactic.
Everyone's like, hello? Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the results of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
Plain.
Hello, plane.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says.
He's really hating this, though.
Why the fuck would you say that? Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. I got a bubble in my throat! I'm good.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've more questions, I'll be leaving. If no more questions, I'll be leaving.
You won't go anywhere until this is over. I love how this fucking game, man. It's like, I'm not happy to be here anymore. I've fucking done my job. I'm leaving. Like, what the fuck? Ms. Vasquez, you did it.
That wasn't a question.
Did you do it?
No.
What else did you expect, dude? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict.
What should I do now? Testify again?
Testify? I'd like you to testify again.
Ostrich.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I would say it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. Damn! To come so far, only to fail.
Yeah, because that's the big thing, is there's not actual evidence to...
As it
prove.
seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Music.
Edgeworth?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting you. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
What is happening? You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. What?
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Cheers, guys. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor?
I don't have a backbone so I don't make decisions in my court.
I don't see what we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes,
He's doing the exact same thing as Phoenix.
Indeed. Verily, I say, ergo... I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. He was just...
What?
Brain, what do I need? What do I gotta say? Fuck!
This! Alright.
After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows?
She talks too much to the judge as if he were her friend. Yeah, kind of.
He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth. Bitch!
After finding the body, I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers and saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, the cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. We're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
Words, I swear.
Hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. I have to find the body. Alright. Okay, what the fuck do I have here? Okay. 2:30. Okay. Let's do a lot of pressing, because I don't think I have anything that I could use to contradict with evidence.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh. What did I just say? Didn't I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes?
Saying you didn't do it doesn't mean anything.
You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
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 The witness will continue her testimony.
The system was there too, only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
Remember what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm.
Yes.
You're calm right now.
You are the kind of person I absolutely expect to be calm in
I
front of a
like the
dead body.
jaded voice that you gave this woman. Thank you.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
Press harder.
Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around.
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Ms. Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Power doesn't really stand out.
There were very few people that were there, so...
He often left him.
Doesn't stand out. He's like, how big?
He's a fucking Wolverine! He looks like Wolverine!
But tall.
But tall!
Doesn't stand out my ass.
We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
You don't...
Wow, poor Powers. If that's true, poor Powers.
It's not. There's no way you don't notice someone of that size. Well, I suppose that explains... No! You're a dumb
Really?
fuck.
Not really.
Very well, Ms. Vasquez. You may continue.
Many called the Powers and Powers showed up.
Didn't I immediately called the Powers?
What?
He said I immediately called the Powers and the Powers shut up.
The Power! No, the police.
I called the Powers. What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. I was silent. Completely silent.
Remember that, because she's gonna say, but I said this.
Right? So we stood there until Powers finally arrived at... So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
I kill you! I kill you! I would love it if she turned to them, just said that.
Hey, Nick.
Eh.
Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten up things.
I've been told not to.
Security Lady Olbag was at quite edgy, pointing at Power, saying he did it.
Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right. The Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to also have given the detective that photograph.
I don't know why saying the detective is such a like a word flub.
Oh. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph. Meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Yeah. I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studios thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
They did a bad job. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
Back to the trail and get my script and direction notes.
The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do.
You got it.
It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not.
Except the script was at Studio One.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why would you think that?
Why?
There was a murder after all. Digging your grave, dumbass. Who would think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, but you went there.
Oh yeah, I guess.
No.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Thank you, Edgeworth!
Your
Sorry,
Honor.
that was loud, guys.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Oh, Edgeworth gets the last music.
Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal.
Why would you think that if you didn't know until you got there there was murder? Oh, dumbass.
Don't you see what that means? She would have she would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Exactly. Thank you, Edgeworth. Shit. Surprise, Pikachu face! Shit. Oh, I'm so happy that it just stops there. That's like... That's right there. That's picture perfect.
Order. Mr. Edgeworth. He's like, fuck. What you've just said is a reasonable observation. What was the pause there? He was like, can't say it all at once. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would have made such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Maybe he actually does care about justice. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Mr. Plain, you're interrupting. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Bullshit! I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Oh, yeah? Yeah, please change your testimony to reflect that reason there, bitch.
You said it, so. I was drinking water.
I knew that Hammer was injured and could... Except that's not Hammer that got injured. You dumb bitch. I think it's this one.
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think
No.
not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez.
You saw Hammer limping.
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but... wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, I've just clued in.
Oh.
And when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to be after he... Wow.
Try again.
It would have to have been after he put the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Order, order. That's what I should have done for his voice.
What?
He just says the same thing and agrees with everyone. I should have just made it or the friggin' Peanuts thing. Witness, can you refute this claim?
She's gonna crack.
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
That's not what we're looking for.
Eh?
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Because they don't want to get caught. Oh, that theme song. I love that song. I love all the songs in this game, actually. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star.
You're a star!
I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim?
5 years ago.
If there is a reason it's unclear to this court, then your court is fucking dumb. Does this court... Bro.
Bro, are you okay?
No.
No.
Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Of course!
But of course!
But of course!
Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as
to Miss Vasquez's motive for this murder. It is this photo.
This is my proof. This is... Oh. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident perpetuated Mr. Hammer's fall.
Precipitated
Mr. Hammer's fall. What was I reading?
I don't know what you were reading, bud.
Autofill. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. Holy shit.
No.
Doesn't matter. Fucking, our brains are shutting down. We'll roll with it, man. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Ms. Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. The person who took the picture was there at the right time to take that picture of the whole scene, yeah. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for murder.
Now this is where my memory gets a little bit foggy. I don't think she had motive. I clicked on save the screenshot by accident. Whoops.
You're doing it in your games too.
It's F11 or F12. It's a screenshot. Anyways, she had no motive. She was
She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? That almost turned into Gumshoe. What's that now?
What's that now? I see you here there, boy.
Bye? That's a Newfie thing.
I don't know. It's warm.
It's warm.
It's warm.
Welcome to my life. It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
Hi, buddy. Nom 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 nom.
What?
It was a self-defense. What a plot twist! What? Why are you surprised?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then, Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years.
We got her. We got her. She broke her fucking smoking pipe. She still looks guilty. Well, yeah, she's still guilty of murder, but it's a self-defense.
Yeah. So you did do it, didn't you?
Wow. She looks serene. Yes.
She looks like my mom there.
What?
She looks like my mom there. Because my mom has the short black curly hair.
Yeah.
And she used to wear plum lipstick.
Ah. I am guilty.
It's weirding me out now. That looks like my mom. What the fuck? She has those kinds of earrings and shit. Like, what? No. Okay.
It was me. Someone call the ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late!
And
Miss Vasquez! And did your mom kill someone in self-defense?
She did work in a morgue, so who knows?
What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No. Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! I'm not even gonna try.
It's gonna ruin your voice.
Please, don't die. Please. Ooh. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Everything is connected. His mom inspired the character.
No, but the dude that she worked with in the morgue, I would not be surprised if he is currently in prison for fucking murder or something.
Really?
Okay, they were working on a body, and they got into the topic of religion and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my mom said that she wasn't really religious. She didn't believe in anything in particular.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he was.
Okay.
And when my mom said she wasn't, he then asked her, or he said, like, what would society be like if we didn't have it? People would just be murdering. Like, what's keeping you from doing anything? Religion was the only thing, those beliefs were the only thing stopping him from straight up killing people.
It's called self-restraint and common human decency.
It's like,
to your fellow man.
if you believe in a god, maybe believe that he gave you a conscience to know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe know that without this book of rules, you still won't kill someone because you don't want to, unless you want to, because that's the vibe you're giving off now. Is that without these rules, you want to kill someone?
Woof.
Like, he was talking about all kinds of crazy shit, but he was like, "But I know God wouldn't like that." I was like, Mom, I'm glad you left that job. Holy shit. He had a fascination with death. That is why he worked there.
I love how he said that, but I'm thinking like, oh, look at the fucking Templars.
Yeah.
They would murder, like, people left, right, and fucking center if it was against their god.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Anyways.
Mr. Edgeworth. Where's what? Did she fucking run off?
No. Like, they probably, like, where is she put?
Oh, okay, in the scene. I was like, did she fucking book it? Where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. Oh, no, she is on it. Okay. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Honestly.
I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so only is natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Thank you for ruining the mood, Edgeworth. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers,
Not guilty. I keep wondering who the fuck is the person that is, like, making these fucking confettis to throw at the end of the fucking, like, court sessions, especially when the person is not guilty. Because when they're guilty, it doesn't come out. It's only when they're not guilty.
Yeah.
Who the fuck keeps making confettis just to throw for not guilty verdicts?
They just fill it up before everyone, and if it's guilty, they don't, and if it's not guilty, they pull a string.
Do you want to know what's funny? Way back, I had found a picture. It was about, like, who's the person that keeps fucking throwing the confetti?
Yeah.
It's just fucking Gumshoe. Because
Yeah.
he's bored.
Yeah.
And you can imagine him doing it, too. That's the funny shit. That was such a cute little comic. Alright. 11:12 p.m. October 20th. Defendant 11 number 3.
Hey, smiles. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. You're okay, dude. You want to talk to a therapist. You're not all right. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Please go give someone a hug. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
He's all sad to president. Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
This guy is still a werewolf.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kid's show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Oh. Sup?
Sup, bro?
Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. The fuck?
Bro.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped... would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those kids.
Or those meddling kids.
Pleased to meet you, Miss... I'm Powers. Edgeworth. Aw, I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. At least he's being polite.
I'm gonna say shit. Is it an episode of Scooby-Doo now? Lol.
Yeah!
Reed!
Jeez, Scoob!
Whoa, Raggy!
What are we doing?
I don't know.
I mean, earlier when you were doing the what a twist thing, I was...
What a twist!
I almost did the fucking zoinks!
Zoink, Scoob! Fucking weird, man.
Nix, do you need a Scooby snack? Not a fucking flinch.
No, he's like...
That's a cattle dog.
He's like, no. I'm tired. I'm hot.
But then...
Nix!
Nix.
Hi, bud.
If you're quiet, that's when he listens. Oh.
Nix! Huh?
Ever. If he thinks you genuinely...
bud.
Oh, hey, bud.
Are you warm?
If he thinks you really need his attention, he looks up immediately. But if you look away, then he just...
Bye.
You are an authentic cattle dog, bub. Scream his name and just like in a weird way, and he does not care. But as soon as you just do a quick next, it's all attention. It's immediate focus. Who's your good boy?
He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good
Bitches,
boy.
bub.
Question of the day, are Scooby snacks dog snacks or drugs?
I'm concerned that it's both.
It's probably a little bit of both.
Well, no, I think the theory behind it was that because Shaggy's high all the time, he eats anything, including the dog biscuits.
Yeah. That would make sense, actually.
I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However,
It makes sense, yes.
well, that's why he was constantly stuffing his face, and like all the time they were constantly looking for food.
Yep. And probably Scooby had contact high up the schnitz.
Oh yeah. In retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Alright.
Unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Now I'm trying to remember what the next episode is.
Unnecessary feelings. Yaoi? I approve of this message.
Look!
That's how every fucking yaoi, like, whether it was a manga or some shit like that, it's always that phrasing. It's always that kind of, like,
To be fair,
I'm implying, but I'm not saying.
if you go in the Phoenix Wright fan fiction,
Of course there is!
there's a shit ton of...
We found
those
out
two.
last time that there was, who was it? It was the two, like, the pink-haired dude and what's-his-face?
Fuck.
The guy with the painting.
Oh, Grosberg and White?
And, yeah.
White.
We looked it up last time, remember? And I picked up my phone, I forgot I had Googled it, and it was just that, like
Yeah.
fan art of them.
Yeah.
This game, man.
But, like, Phoenix and Edgeworth is, like...
yeah. I can, well, they're the
fucking
main...
huge.
Yeah, I can see that being a thing.
My goodness. Anyways.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
Did you find fan fiction between Wright and that Lockhart guy? No.
Oh, no.
No.
White.
White and Grosberg.
Yeah.
Not-
There was something that was said between them that confused me, and I was like, and then I stopped and I was like, the way that was phrased, I would not be surprised if someone thought these two, or like if someone shipped these guys. And I looked it up, and sure enough, that is now on my Google history, and it's a thing.
Yeah. Did you already say this line?
Yes.
Okay.
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
It's bromance, don't worry about it.
Honestly.
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago.
Yes, White, the Lockhart guy. I don't remember the name. Yeah.
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 It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change.
Oh, good.
Yay. They went back to making kids shows again.
Oh, good.
Yeah!
Pink Princess!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! We're gonna watch it with me, right?
Fuck yeah, I am. I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go with it.
You have to buy train cards too, okay? You have to train with Cody and that assistant.
I agree. Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Not before he gets therapy, man. Poor Will. He just needs a hug and some reassurance.
The end.
He just needs a confidence boost.
Alright. Turnabout Samurai is finished.
I think I know who I'm voicing now.
Yep. Oh, I remember this. I was like, because I was thinking, it's like, is the next episode the one I think it is? Like, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So, I see two people that I am...
Turnabout Goodbye is the name of the next turnabout.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And there's still one more turnabout after that. We'll get this one started to at least see the beginning, and we'll probably call it a night. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself.
I can't stand it when people
At
say
last,
that.
I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Yep, that's how we're gonna leave it. So that'll be next time. Maybe tomorrow,
Sure.
depending on how your thing is. If not, it will be Broken Sword. But unless you're doing any voicing shenanigans, then we'll probably do this.
What do we have tomorrow? What's going on in the fair?
With the fur.
In the fair?
Fur to fur.
Nope, tomorrow is blank. The 18th is blank.
Ah. So yeah, we'll continue. We'll start episode 4 tomorrow. Turnabout Goodbye.
Oh, just... My mom, just, hi, how you doing?
All right.
Oh yeah, she's... her leg.
Right.
Mom had the hardware removed from her leg from her surgery, so
Yeah.
it be swollen as fuck.
Yeah.
Just staples everywhere.
Alright, well thank you everyone who's been watching tonight. If you like the video, you can always follow me if you have not yet followed me. So that way you know the next time I pop online, which will more than likely be tomorrow. Probably continuation of this to see what happens next.
Come say goodbye.
Come say goodbye.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
See the corner of the camera.
He's a good boy.
Also, if you like to see older videos I've done in the past, you can always pop on over to my YouTube channel, so that way you can watch it there. And for anyone who's watching this on YouTube in the future, when I finally get this edited out, you can always pop on over to my Twitch channel and see these videos live and unedited. You can also subscribe, so that way you'll know the next time a video pops up. But besides that, thank you very much everyone who has been watching tonight. I flubbed my own goddamn words. And I will see you all next time.
Bye, guys.
What's she doing?
Bye. Hi. I'll say hi. I'll say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.